Good morning and welcome to another video. I hope you're well. As you can probably see behind me, I am down the river Avon. I've come out this morning because the forecast said it was going to be lovely and overcast and muggy. As you can see, big shout out to the Met Office. But I came out anyway because I'd penciled today in to do a little bit of trotting again in my current favourite chub peg down here on the Avon. Now, it's rather blustery as well, but that was in the forecast, so it's not a major issue. It always seems to be windy when I come to this particular swim. But as you can see, I've got a bit of kit out here. We're just going to fish maggots across there, see if we can catch a few chub in the next few hours. It's going to be tricky with this wind. It's picking up and up as the day goes on. It wasn't too bad at all this morning. I think if I'd realised it was going to be quite this windy, I'd possibly have took a rain check on today, but we're here now, so we'll have a go. As I say, I've just been pinging some maggots in. I'm going to carry on doing that, and then we'll get the gear out and have a go. I'll stick a link below to all the gear I'm using, but suffice to say, very cheap and cheerful stuff. I've got Advanta X5 Power Float, 12 foot, which I picked up for the princely sum of $29.99 from Angling Direct. I've got a Dower 125M closed face reel there, which I picked up off eBay for about 25 quid. On the business end, I have got a Dave Harrell, let's get this right, number 2 Speci Wag 4 AAA there, cocked that with an Olivet, and I've got two number 6s down the line. We're going to fish on the drop with maggot. That's the plan. Hoping we can test out this power float on some of the chub in here. We're going to fish across to that willow over there. Hopefully you can see okay. It's very sunny. Hoping it will cloud over, but not doing it at the moment. I'm going to fish over to that willow. They seem to hang about under that willow over there. We've had some nice ones out, pushing £5. So there's a big old chub around. So it'd be nice to have a big chub or two, but I'd be happy to catch some chub, to be honest, especially in this weather. Now, if you've seen any of the previous videos when I've been wading, you'll see I've got some different waders on today. I bought some relatively inexpensive neoprene waders because it starts to get chilly this time of year, and I have to say these are really warm. I first go in and we're christening them today, and they are lovely and warm, I must admit. God, it's a game just to get these maggots out there. Blimey. We're fishing out, as I said, across that willow. Every time I fish this swim, it seems to be blowing an absolute gale. Right, let's see what we can do with this. Hopefully, this Waggler will be big enough to get out there. I've positioned myself right upstream in the swim, because the fish do seem to be sort of directly in front here. It'd be much nicer to fish down to them, but unfortunately you're not able to in this swim. Right, let's have a crack. Oh, that's going to get out there. That's all right. We'll be fine with that. Fantastic. Hopefully we can catch some fish. Blimey, I need to put that one in a tree already. And that's going through fairly slowly, which is not great. Give the chub too long to have a look at it. Oh, this is quite ridiculous, this wind. It wasn't supposed to be this windy. A bite. Seemed like a bite. There we go. What we got? A little dace by the looks of it. Thought I had a bite there. Go on, back you go. We're not wetting the keep net for you. Certainly. Something's pulling back a bit. Little roach. Oh, certainly catching some fish. Certainly some roach down there. God, look at these waves, honestly. God, that's a nice roach. Well, can't be unhappy catching them. Oh, hello. There we go. Here we go. This is not a dace. Oh, well, blimey. Trying to get into that tree, though. No. God. I'm having to give line, and I really don't want it. Let's get some back. Oh, blimey. I think we've turned him. We have. Blimey. What a scrap. I think we know what this is. He's still not giving up. Oh. God, blimey. Come on. God. Cracking fish. No wonder he fought hard. Blimey. God, what a way to start. He's still very lively. Come on, let's get you one up, mate. Middle of the top lip. Well, guys, how's about that to open the account for the morning? Fantastic. What a cracking fish. Wonderful stuff. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Well, that's a cracking start. Wonderful. I did think we might struggle today. I know this got fished a couple of days ago. Darren Cox, the match angler, was in here doing an article for Angling Times. And I know he had quite a few chub out, sort of picture. So I did think perhaps we'd struggle today. I think I mentioned my intention was to fish further up than here, but it's fishing off the bank there and I'm all waded up. So I walked back down to this one. But that's cracking. Can't beat it, standing in the river, running a float through. There will certainly be times when I can't do this, which is why when I can, I like to do it. You know, a lot of the winter coming up, it'll just be impossible to do this. It will be too fast or too coloured or both. You know, be doing lots and lots of ledgering, lots and lots of feeder fishing over the winter, and wanting to be trotting afloat, but not able to. So I'm just, when I can, I'm doing it. So there has been quite a lot of it lately, but like I say, it's purely from a being able to point of view. I think in clear water as well like this, that when the river clear, the fish really respond much better to a moving bait. I think if you're relying on them coming out and finding your bait, you can be in for a long wait. As I say, it is a bite of chuck. So I'm just changing floats. Going from a 4 to a 5 AAA. From a number 1 Specie Wag to a number 2. Just give myself a little bit more buoyancy. And a little bit of a fatter tip. So I can see the tip a bit better. May need to just stick another shot on, looks like we do. We can sort that out, no problem. It's a bit better. It's gonna. That other one would be perfect, I think, if it wasn't windy. With the wind blowing, just need that little bit of extra weight. Oh, I just thought we had something bigger on then, the way that went away. Slowly sank out of sight. Thought that looks so like a chub bite. Very tricky in these conditions, keeping in touch with the float. Like getting loads of line out. Got the wind trying to push the line upstream in a big bow. God, cast out there. It's nearly gone in that tree. You've got the current pulling the float, trying to pull the float through with the line. So the line that's on the surface is careering through. Just keep mending the line, but of course every time you do, you pull the float a little bit closer to you. What's this? Looking absolutely crazy. Nearly jumped out of the water. Cool, catching some nice roach today, I have to say. Cracking. Let's just grab that there, look. What's grabbed that maggot there? Got to be a perch, hasn't it? Oh, it's a little pike. Oh, can you believe it? Right by my feet. Pike's grabbed the maggots, look. It's hung up in the line. Oh, what are you doing, you plonker? Let's grab him round there. Let's grab him round there, see if we can relieve him of that. Come on, open your mouth. Thank you. Trying to be nice to you, and you get me get me hooked up. It's gone a bit quiet. I've been at it probably just over an hour and a quarter, continuing to feed, but just that one decent fish. The bites off the sort of smaller fish have slowed up a bit as well now. Just gone a little bit deeper. We'll just see if that helps, or if it just means we start dragging the bottom. So perhaps go a bit shallower even. Maybe they're intercepting the maggots higher up in the water. That's gone under. Is that a fish? Let's look straight away. A nice roach. You're catching some nice roach. It's not a particularly deep peg in here. Water's not deep at all, hence using quite a short float. I've not really got any short floats. I bought a few smaller, shorter floats just to fish this swim really, and swims like it. Probably be useful down on the Y as well. Shallower pegs. Oh, I missed that. Float absolutely shot away. There we go. Of course, it took a while, but we've got another one. Took probably best part of an hour. That's 45 minutes. Big log coming through the swim as well. Oh no. To avoid that. And he's coming in right at the wrong time. I'll give him a bit of light. Just let a big log go through. Well, as I say, it took a while. We're in again. Stuck with it. And it's worked. Another cracker. Fab. Having a lot of boats through as well today, which I'm sure is not helping. But, God, it's just coughed up loads of maggots. Cracking. We'll keep going, I think. I was thinking perhaps I'd knock it on the head, but it's enjoyable. I can just about cope with this wind. It is a bit annoying at times, but it does keep dropping. It's quite gusty. So as we're catching, I think I'll stick with it. I am enjoying myself, I have to say. But it'd be nice if we were getting a few more bites. But it's probably not been an hour. But it's not a million miles off an hour since we had our last bite. As I say, we'll keep at it. In a very fortunate position, living close to the river, that I can sort of pick and choose when I go, really. And today it's been one of those sessions where, yeah, I keep thinking, shall I go home? Shall I not go home? Been getting just enough bites to keep me interested from perch and roach. Although I can't pick and choose exactly when I go. You know, I do work, I do have a school run to do. So it's not, it's not I can just go whenever I feel like it. I have to say, these waders, lovely and warm. My hand in the water, it's freezing. I mean, it's nowhere near as cold as it will be in the months to come, but it's not warm. Looking forward to getting back up the tributaries as well. Do a bit. I've not been up recently. It's just they're still quite overgrown and full of lilies and weeds and streamer weed, and they come into their own in the colder months when it all dies off. Definitely need to come fish this swim with mashed bread as well. I love a bit of mashed bread. Comes into its own in the winter. I certainly do well in here, I'm sure, on mashed bread. Assuming the chubs stick around in here. They may want to move off to some slightly deeper water. And certainly to have a swim that you can come to in these conditions. By that I mean sunny, really clear river. To have a swim you can come to and catch a chub in the middle of the day like this. It's absolutely fantastic. There we go. Oh, hello. Blimey. This is charging off upstream. Oh, blimey. God, that shot under that did. Oh. Gosh, charging round. Don't think it's particularly big. Blimey. It's got some energy. Just at that size where they go absolutely crazy. Cracking. Oh, we're having a few now. Wonderful. They're monster, but beautiful fish. Might be a bit silly after I've just had a fish, but I think I'm going to shallow up. I think they're shallower in here. I'm getting a few bites and sort of missing them. Right. Well, as I say, we've cut the fish in the last sort of 15 minutes. So that's promising. So shallowed it by, don't know, maybe 9 inches, something like that. 200 mil ish. I've got a couple of bites, like I say, that I've missed out there. And the bait wouldn't have sunk full depth, so I'm wondering if I'm sort of taking it, swimming off with it, and then spitting it. Sort of by taking up the slack line rather than me getting an indication quite quickly. You can soon change back if it doesn't work, but ooh, see that one under there. It's a quick bob. It could be smaller fish, of course. There we go. Oh, we've got shoaling in now, haven't we? Oh, hello. Well, shallowing up worked. I want to get him out of the area, stop him spooking all the others, but easier said than done. There we go. Giving up. Oh, a nice fish. Oh, well, he had given up. Oh, he's a nice one. No monster, but he's a nice one. Well, we've got him going again now. Certainly. That's number 4. Cracking. This is wonderful. Maggot in the middle of the top lip. So, I was thinking of going home 45 minutes ago. We've had 3 chubs since. So, perhaps we'll stay. I can only stay till about 2:15 anyway, whatever. Because I've got a school run to do. But yeah, it's certainly picked up now. Going a bit shallower seems to have helped, but it may be a coincidence, you know, maybe just that some chub have decided to have a bit of a feed or have turned up even, who knows. Certainly not complaining for catching fish like this on a clear Avon at lunchtime in the sun. Definitely not complaining. And again, look, next cast. Wow. It's certainly here now and on these maggots. Again, it doesn't feel massive. There's certainly a shoulder chub turned up or decided to get on the feed. Again, no monster. But another one that put a bend in the rod. Perhaps the smallest of the day. He's perhaps £1.5, something like that. God, absolutely full of maggots. There we go, and another one. Got it, moving right at, whoa, onto these maggots here. You go over there. Wow, whoa, blimey. Blimey. Yeah, they have moved right up onto these maggots. I'll keep him away from the rest of them down there. God, this first couple of runs they make, wow. So powerful. Of course, he's going to try and get me in there. He's a chub. You got me in there. Come on, out. Don't make me come round and get you. Looks a better fish. He's a bit tangled up. I think we can extract him. Got him. Wonderful. Worth a look at this one, I think. He's a nice fish. He's quite lively, but we'll have a go. It's about that. Cracking in the afternoon sunshine. Wonderful stuff. That's cracking. I'm loving this, can you tell? Right, chap, in you go. Well, that's the chub swim, as it's been nicknamed. Certainly not disappointing. Once again, what I'm trying to do with these maggots is hide the hook as much as possible. I'm sort of threading one up and around the bend and then nicking another one on the bottom. Just like I say, just to hide that hook. It seems to be working. So I love fishing breadflake, because you can just completely bury the hook, and also, you know, let's try that again. Also fishing luncheon meat when trotting, cracking, because you know the hook is completely buried. It's completely hidden inside the bait. There's no way the fish can see it. When you're using a fluorocarbon hook link like I do as well, hopefully you're doing all you can. The sun is reflecting off that water now that I can hardly see. Oh, brilliant. It's been caught by the breeze, got it in the tree. Managed to get it back. We got everything back. We have, except the maggots. Well, I'm not the best caster in the world, but I can certainly cast without going into a tree that's 5 meters upstream from me, but apparently in this wind I can't. It's so gusty as well, the wind. There we go, look. Nearly took that up there again. I'm trying to cast into that gap between those two trees. And if I do overcast a little bit, you know, I'm not going to get snagged up. I'm not going to hit the tree. There we go. Well, this is a bit more ploddy. That's a good sign. It's off. Fab. This is wonderful. Oh, come on, out to there, out to there, out to there. God, he's another nice fish. You done yet? Yes. That's another cracker. Another cracker. Once again, we'll try and have a look at him. It's worth having a look at, this one. Hopefully. There we are. It's about that. Fantastic. It's another, it's probably £4, isn't he? Cracking stuff. Right. What a session. After the first hour, when we'd had one and nothing else, I just thought we're going to struggle here. But it's been great since then. So I've just got into a routine now, feeding twice per cast, perhaps 10 maggots each time. I'm feeding before I cast in, and then I'm feeding when the float gets halfway down the run, when I'm sort of out of the bite zone, if you like. At the moment, it just seems to be keeping their interest. Ooh. Oh. Been mugged. I can't believe I didn't connect with that. Well, it's gone very quiet again. I've not had anything for at least half an hour, probably nearer 45 minutes. So I don't think I'm going to give it too much longer. We'll give it perhaps another 15 minutes, see if anything comes of that. We'll keep at it. We'll perhaps empty these maggots here. But it has gone very quiet, and I just had a bite there. Very fast little bite, and another one. I think something small chewing away at that. Yeah, certainly had a cracking catch. Cannot be unhappy with that. But we'll see if we can winkle another one or two out before we go. It is looking like perhaps we're done for the day. But it's been nice to use this float. Yeah, this float's been very nice to use. It's nice to use something fairly short. I don't really have any short wagglers. Well, I didn't have any. I have now, clearly, for fishing shallow swims. Oh! See, I'm sure that was a chub. I'm sure that was a chub bite. No, that's it. I'm going to call it a day at that. It's been very quiet this last hour, good hour, I should think. It's been very quiet. So guys, we'll have a quick look at what we've caught. I'm not going to mess these fish about too much, but we'll certainly have a look, see exactly what we've caught. Had a nice net of fish today, certainly. And it's just about 1:45, so we've had, what we had, 3 3/4 hours at it, something like that. But yeah, as I say, we've had lovely net of chub there, as you can see. Absolutely cracking. I completely lost count, so we'll count them back in as we put them back. One. It's one of the big ones. 2. So lively now. 3. The little one. 4. 5. 6. Absolute soaking. Oh, another big one. It's going to give me a soaking. 7. No, we've had 7. I thought it was 8. It's not. It's 7. And bits and pieces. Absolutely soaked. Certainly can't moan about that. 7 lovely chub. Off you go, little uns. So an absolutely fantastic, as I say, 3 3/4 hours we've had down here. We started about 10 o'clock, and as I say, it's about 1:45 now. So yeah, been cracking. It's been very sporadic. Fish sort of coming together. It's almost like they sort of get competitively feeding, and we catch 3 or 4, and then they shy away again, and take an hour or so to get them out again. But yeah, certainly can't complain. Can't complain about a catch like that in the middle of the afternoon in the sunshine. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I am going to be out again tomorrow. I'm going down the Y tomorrow with a friend of mine. So that'll be for the next video, assuming I catch something. I hope I will. The Y's dropping off. It's been up, it's dropping off. I think it'll probably be a day for the feeder, and to have a bit of a rove about with the feeder. But we may well be able to get the float gear out as well. Who knows? That's for next time. For now, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling. Many thanks to the channel patrons for your wonderful support, and I'll see you all again very soon.